Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the previous YouTube video, I had a demonstration for the integration between Shopify e-commerce website and Business Central. In this video, I want to talk about the Magento e-commerce website integration with Business Central. And the system I'm going to demo today actually is called LS Central. LS Central is a retail solution, LS Retail built on top of Business Central. Maybe some people do not know LS Retail. LS Retail is also a Microsoft partner. They provide the retail solutions for the retail business. So there are many very famous retail chains like Starbucks, clothing, shoes, all those retail chain business. Most of them are using the LS Retail solutions. Okay, so today I'm not gonna focus on LS Retail, but the system I'm using is LS Central, is a solution provided by LS Retail. First, I want to provide a brief overview of the infrastructure of this solution. The Magento e-commerce integration with Business Central. Okay, so here I have two virtual machines. One virtual machine with this IP address is hosted on-premise locally, and another virtual machine, which is a Ubuntu box, is hosted on Azure. So in my local virtual machine, I'm hosting two services. One is the nav service tier, and which is the nav retail web service with the SQL, Microsoft SQL database. So this is the nav server, Dynamics nav server. And another service I'm hosting is the LS Omni service. So this LS Omni service is used to connect your LS retail web services with the clients, with the loyal app, mobile POS, with all those clients, and to synchronize the data between those mobile and loyalty clients with Dynamics Nav. Okay, and the connection between the mobile apps and LS Omni is through the JSON, the remote procedure call of JSON. And also I have another virtual machine, another box hosted on Azure. So this Ubuntu box is hosting the MySQL database with the PHP web server. And this server is used for the front end of your Magento website. Okay, so in order to test the service between the Magento website and Nav, then you can use a ping. So you can, after I created this Omni service with the Internet Information Service, it's a web server, and you can use this URL to test the ping. So if you are able to paste this to a browser and test this ping successfully, that means your Omni service is configured properly. So, okay, let's just say open. So it gives you a response, the pounds OK, successfully connected to that Omni service. So that means it's good, okay? And then you can test your endpoint by using these two URLs. So that's basically the infrastructure. And now I'm going to show you the Magento admin portal, because you have to do some work to synchronize the products you have in your nav database to your Magento MySQL database. After you did all the installation required by the infrastructure I just showed you, and you have to log into your Magento admin portal. So which is this part of the URL. You log in this portal, then you have to do some configuration before you can use the system. The configuration you have to do, basically, you have to synchronize your item category, product group, your products from your nav database to your Magento database. So you have to click on as retail and as retail configuration. Then you have to do some setup to tell the system which web service it has to connect to and which store it has to use. So basically I'm using the Kronos, the demo web store. And what is the hierarchy code? So I'm using the clothing hierarchy. And after you configure this, then you can start synchronize your products hierarchy. So previously, LS Retail was using division, product group, item category. And for the new version of LS Retail, is synchronizing the hierarchy and the node and leaves for the hierarchy. So I'm going to show you that. So you have to go to your crons listing. So in Linux, it's called all the tasks you are doing is called crons. So I have to go to my crons listing to see what tasks I have to synchronize. Then you have to make sure all the actions you execute each actions. So basically you are synchronize your item, price list, barcode, variants, the hierarchy. What I talked about is for your products. You may have different hierarchies. So I can show you how the hierarchies looks like. So it's kind of like the categories, but it's a bigger. It's like larger than the categories. Let's take a look. When you added the hierarchy, you can see. So for this clothing hierarchy, you have the accessories, bags. So this we call them node. This accessories, bags, men's, we call them node. And the sub node under the node, we call it leaves. So you have to synchronize all those from your nav database to Magento. So do this discount, item category, product group, store, attributes, categories, and products. Execute each of these tasks. Make sure all of them are done. So it takes time. It takes some time for these to synchronize to your Magento site. After that is done, you can go to your catalog. Then you can check the categories synchronized. Basically, these categories match the hierarchies you synchronized. So you can see these are the hierarchy. These are the categories. And if you go to your clothing, so I'm gonna just go to my clothing, and if you add it to your hierarchy, you can see those categories match what you have here: accessories, men, women, shoes, Linda, Elsa, Debbie. Okay, and so then you can check the products you synchronized. What you can do, you go to catalog and go to products. So from here you can see all the products. That's your items you synchronize from the LS central database to your Magento. Okay, so then after all this synchronization is done, then you can go to your website to take a look how it looks like. I'm going to remove this. Then you can, so this is how the website looks like. Because we synchronized all the items, you can see the item pictures, price, description, all those kind of things. Most of the e-commerce website will allow you to place an order either as a guest or as a logged in member. So if I'm new to this website and I want to create my account, so next time if I log in to place the order again, then the system can have all my information populated instead of I have to manually enter my information again to place the order. Okay, let's create an account. So I click on create an account and I put in my information. Let's say give it a name. So just say demo, because I already created a demo account, so I need to have something different. So that's it. This is demo2, and the username is demo2, and the email is demo2 at, let's see, Okay, that's create an account. So after you create an account, you automatically log into the new account you created from the Magento website. And what happened at the back end, it will automatically create a member for you. You can see I logged in automatically in my member account, and it automatically assigned a club for you. So it's a Kronos Loyalty Club. So this was set up in the system at the back end. And it tells you your level of your Kronos Silver. So that's your member club. Okay, so let's take a look at the back end to see what happened. So if I go back to my nav and I have to, if I search member contacts, then I should have that demo 2 member created. Let's search. Oh, you do see here I have demo 2 created. And also if you go to your member account is actually it's kind of like you can have multiple members contact under the member account. So right now I only have this member demo 2. Let's say if it's a family, then you can have multiple people under the same member account. Okay, so then let's see why I got assigned to a club. Then we have to go to the member clubs. So that's the loyalty programs, because I've set up the Kronos Loyalty Club, and in this club the lowest level is the Kronos Bronze. So I need to gather enough points in order to achieve to the next level. So in order to see how much points you have to gather, you have to go to a scheme card. That's the member scheme card. Then you could see. So currently I'm at the Kronos Bronze level, and I can upgrade. So if I upgrade, then I can get the like a benefit of a free MP3 player. Okay. So this basically like the setup at the back end is like a loyalty club and loyalty schemes for the loyalty program. And let's go back to the website. So I already logged into my account. If I want to place an order under this account, I can let's place an order under this account. So if say I want to add this to the cart, and because this is a clothing products, usually it has the variants like the color, style, size. Let's select the color, style, and size and add to the cart. Now we can go through the checkout process. Okay, still adding, but we can check the availability of this item in the store from here. So that's it, still adding. It could have some availability issue. So maybe this color is not very popular. Let's select another one. Okay, let's say blue. 40. Let's check the availability in stores. Okay, so it seems like it's available in this Kronos web store. Okay, that sounds good. And let's go back. Let's go to my shopping cart, proceed to checkout. Okay, so because I already have my member created, so as when we create an account, we didn't enter the address information. So I just go into my profile and added my address information just to save some time for our checkout. So now I can go to my shopping cart, proceed to checkout, and so it will use the default shipping address on your profile. So there are two options for the shipping. So the first option, you can choose the flat rate, so it will ship to your address on your profile. The second option is click and collect. What it means is like you can place the order online and choose a nearby store so you can collect the products. Instead of asking for the products to be shipped to your address, you can pick it up at the store. Okay, so let's select the first option, flat rate. So I want the products to be shipped to my address. Then click on next. After you do this, you can confirm placing the order. Then we'll go back to nav to see what happened. Okay, so after we place the order, we can go to the retail sales order. If we go to the retail sales order, you can see there's a new order placed today, September the 17th, and by demo 2. This is a regular sales order. Then you may have your retail sales process. You can create a retail pick. You can create a retail pick for this, or you can ship the order directly from here. Let's say I just want to ship the order directly from the system. But regularly for us retail, usually you create a pick, and the warehouse worker who working at the shipping and receiving, they will pick the products and ship it. So let's just because we are just doing a demo, so we just want to ship and invoice this. Okay, so then you can do it from the retail sales order list. Okay, let's wait until this finish. Then you will see this retail sales order will disappear from this retail sales order view. Okay, so it's gone. Okay, so this order is processed, and let's place another order. So this time we're going to use the other option, click and collect. Then we'll have some other procedure for click and collect. So basically what happened with click and collect is like this. Okay, so you can see this is the click and collect structure. So basically the customer enters the order, select the store to collect, and after the order has been confirmed on the website, you will receive an order confirmation. And the people on the Omni server, the order is created, and on the store, on the retail store POS, the attendant who work on the POS will see a retail message say there's a pick order. So then the store staff can pick the order and confirm the pick on the POS. And then the Omni server will send a confirmation email to the customer and tell the customer the order is ready for them to pick. And usually in this email notification, there will be a QR code sent together with it. So when the customer pick at the store, they just need to show the store staff their QR code. Then the store staff scan the QR code. Then the item will be picked on the POS. So that's the process for the click and collect. So let me do a demonstration for how that works. Okay, so let's say I want to continue shopping, and I want to purchase a bag, and I put it in my cart and proceed to checkout. So this time I'm gonna use the click and collect. Okay, it's added. So I go to my cart, proceed to checkout. Then I'm gonna select the click and collect. So I forgot to say, actually all your orders, no matter you placed on the website, no matter is regular rate, the flat rate, shipped to your address, or the click and collect, you can see the orders in LS Central from the customer orders. Customer orders is like when your store or when your warehouse does not have the item at all, then they can source from another store or source from the vendor and place an order for the customer, and the customer can pick it up at a assigned store. Okay, so I have this new web order, which is collect and collect, show up under my customer orders. So you can see if I have a sales order number attached to it, then you will see that order in the retail sales orders as well. So those are the orders with the flat rate, which means the orders you placed on the website, which ship to your home address or company address, which ship to your address, then you will see there's a sales order number attached to that order. If it's a click and collect order, then you don't see the sales order number attached. It will be blank. So in this case, what you have to do, you have to open your POS. Before I open the POS, I have to show you who I logged in. So I logged in as a super user here. You can see from the left-hand side bottom, it says LS Central Super. So if I go to my retail user, first I have to make sure I'm at the right store. So this store 13 is the Kronos web store. So I have to assign that store number to myself, and the same location code is that web store location. And the terminal ID is the POS I want to pick up the products. So then I can run my POS client. If I click on run client, then it will open up the POS at that store. Okay, so then I log in as a store staff with my store user with my user ID and password. Then I will see a retail message show up for that click and collect order. So from there I can pick my order from the store, and when I confirm the pick, the customer will receive an email notification tell them it's ready for them to pick up at the store. So that's login as a store member. So I logged in as a store staff. And that's before I do anything, let's go to the retail message. Okay, so you could see there's an order ready for me to pick, and this order from today is my click and collect order. So this is today's date, September 17th. Let's read the message. So there's nothing, there's no, let's process the message. So when we process the message, then you could see the items I placed the web order online is showing up on the list. So I can mark all because I only have one. So if you have multiple items listed here, you can mark all. Then you confirm. So the location will be store 13. That's my web store. Okay, let's close it. Then it will disappear from the POS retail message. So that's Dart. So what I'm gonna do is I know that member. So this is a customer orders, and that member is demo 2. So in the real case scenario, the customer will bring their QR code. You can scan the QR code, but because I don't have that QR code, I only have this is a dummy account. I didn't put in my real actual email. So let's just say I select from this customer orders list, and this is the order this customer placed today actually. So then I can say to pick. So then that order disappear from here. Okay, so actually I already picked it, and then I can say to collect. After I click on to collect, it will show up it's ready for collect. Okay, so now it's ready for the customer to collect it. And if the customer come, then the customer can just scan their QR code, then it will brought up the order. But because I do not have the QR code, the member is a dummy account, what I can do, I can just simulate, I scan the member card. So each member will have a loyalty card. So let's say this number is 10036, then I can simulate I'm a customer and the customer comes, member card. Okay, so I put in the card number and then it's scan. Okay, so I put in my card number, then this is the order this customer can collect, ready to collect. Then I can say to collect. I can say collect and mark it, and I say collect. And it's this bag. I can mark it and say collect. Okay, so now this order appears on my POS screen, and it's under this customer. This is the member card under this customer. Then I can say total, and let's pretend we are paying cash. Then you can finalize the transaction on your POS. So that's the whole process for click and collect. So there's another way for doing this actually, because it's using it's using the loyalty app. Then there you can actually download the app from your phone. So let's minimize this. I demonstrated how to place the orders from the Magento website and synchronize the orders in LS Central, and you can click and collect the order from the POS, and also you can ship the order to the regular address. So everything you can do on the Magento website can be done from the loyalty mobile app as well. So as you can see on my screen, I have this app downloaded. So if I open this app, I can log in. So you can go to the login screen to log in, and all the items you can see is the same as your web store. Is the same as what you can see from the Magento loyalty website. Okay, so also if you can put an item in your basket, you can place the order, and you can check out. When you check out, you can proceed. Then you have two options. One is home delivery, one is click and collect. So it will do the same thing as you place the order from the website. So I won't go into that details again. So what I want to tell you is like what you can do from the web browser can be also done from the mobile app. And you can go to check your special offers and coupons. You can use those coupons, use the QR code. You can generate the QR code for the coupon and scan it at the store and to get a discount. Okay. So also you can add items to your wish list, and they will appear in your website as well. So for example, I can add this item to my wish list, and then I can see I've added that item to my wish list. Okay, so I think that's everything for what I want to demo today. Thank you so much for attending this session.